Ah, a new prospector. Come to work with Korolev, huh?
Korolev are the industry guys. They keep the station powered and the factories running. They put jobs out for raw materials and old machinery. Their gear's nothing fancy, but it always works. And packs a punch.
Okay. So the Psycho Frontier. Guys, there's a Discord. Play this game.
Welcome to
They're
the ICA.
fan-based
Working
remake.
with us keeps the station going.
Ah, the independent
Not made by
civilian
Jaeger.
advisory.
It was
Their job is to keep
source
the
code was
station and everyone on it alive. So yours is to get
obtained by
whatever
this
they
crew
ask
of people
for.
that remade the
ICA's
game.
gear's almost all designed and built on the station.
I don't know anything else.
Point of pride here. It's good stuff, well-rounded.
Another prospector? Good. Osiris always needs more people in the field.
Osiris are only here to research all the weird stuff on the surface. They'll have you hunting down
Pull my
alien beasts
TikTok.
one day and picking pretty flowers the next. High tech is their game. Top of the line. Over-specialized and fiddly, if you ask me. You'll need some gear before dropping down if you plan to survive. I'll get you started with some spares. Come back to the bar.
Need anything? All that free gear won't help if it's not equipped. Open your inventory to check your loadout.
Your safe pockets won't be able to carry all your loot. Equip a backpack. Good. You don't want to go down there unarmed. Pick a weapon to equip. Now, remember to take some ammo. Make sure it fits the gun you choose. Light, medium, shotgun. You get the idea.
Shotgun ammo.
A quick grenade throw or emergency health stim could make all the difference. Shields are a necessity. Unless you're one of those crazy scavengers that drop down near naked.
What's he want me to do? Bag a shield.
Your head makes for a pretty target down there, so don't forget a helmet.
Alright,
A
what-
mineral scanner will help you find valuable ores. A must-have for any
I guess
real
I'll need to bring that.
prospector. Okay, you're all set. Head to the launch terminal. From there, you can start your first drop onto Fortuna 3. You may want to insure some of your gear. You won't
Insurance
get the
doesn't
full
work, so don't
value
use
back,
that.
But it beats nothing if you get knocked out. You can also pay to mark something for salvage retrieval. If you die, you'll get it back after a while. So long as nobody else looted it. You should have some tokens to cover your first few drops, but try to make it back on your own, all right?
See what this guy is saying to me in Chinese. It's funny. We got the Psycho Frontier, guys. Brought it back. Struggling to get it to launch. Four. Okay, it's not launching. What's going on, bro? Let's try again. Launch the game. Close the loader.
Decades ago, we settled on Fortuna 3. And for a while, this frontier world was paradise. We mined its vast resources in the shadow of ancient ruins. Then one day, the planet turned on us. With freak stories.
Okay, you're all set. Head to the launch terminal. From there, you can start your first drop onto
Try this
Fortuna
again.
3. You may want to insure some of your gear. You won't get the full value back, but it beats nothing if you get knocked out. You can also pay to mark something for salvage retrieval.
This time I got waiting for a server to start.
After a while.
How do I play? It's actually back. There's a Discord.
You should have some
It's
tokens
fan
to
made.
cover your first few drops, but try to make it back on your own, all right?
But I'll show you. Here's the Discord. It's called the Recycle Project. I'm having a hard time getting it launched. Why won't it fucking start? Bro, the freaking cycle is back? Yeah, dude. What up? How you been, Serious? Thanks for jumping on the Facebook. I'm trying to get it to launch, though. I'm struggling. How can I get this game to launch? Alright, frequently asked questions. Okay, that doesn't help. I think I need to run. There's like a loader. I think I need to run. There's like a bug fix. I think I need to run. Desktop. Launcher. I don't like the launcher plays its own music. I think it's to excite people when they hear it. Alright. Fix errors. Fix. Here, please close the game and try again. Launcher. Game. Maybe I have to leave the launcher open.
Okay, you're all set. Head to the launch terminal. From there, you can start your first drop onto Fortuna 3. You may want to insure some of your gear. You won't get the full value back, but it beats nothing if you get knocked out. You can also pay to mark something for salvage retrieval. If you die, you'll get it back after a while. So long as nobody else loses it. You should have some tokens to cover your first few drops. Try to make it back on your own, all right?
Oh my god, this game is not loading. This is pissing me off. Click the support button. What am I missing? Alright, let me see. Pin. Country. Alright, let's see if I can figure out something else. The update. Oh, that's interesting. Alright, I have 1.6 downloaded. My path, options. I mean, the game launches. I don't know what else to do. Fix error. Can we fix it with the game off? Let's see if we can do it with the game off. Okay, so it's to press launch. Close that.
Okay, you're all set. Head to the launch terminal. From there, you can start your first drop onto Fortuna 3. You may want to insure some of your gear. You won't get the full value back, but it beats nothing.
All right, maybe I have to insure. Maybe that's what it is.
You can also pay to mark something for salvage retrieval. If you die, you'll get it back after a while, so long as nobody else looted it. You should have some tokens to cover your first few drops, but try to make it back on your own, all right?
Maybe you have to insure. Maybe that's the thing. Okay. So they're thinking that I edited something, but I didn't. Okay, so I'm missing something. So let's go back to the drawing board here. Discord. Alrighty, let's go back here. Launcher. Game.
Okay, you're all set.
Oh, Monk, what up, dude?
On
Perfect. You got it? Yeah, but I can't get it to launch. I go here, and then it doesn't launch. It just waiting for server, and then that goes away, and then it just sits here and loads. That's it. No, it's not working. It's not working. It's just not starting. This is it right here. Yeah. I promise, I'm not crazy. Yeah, this is all it does. It just sits there and loads. And I've got a very high-end PC. It's not a slow disk. No, I've never messed with this stuff before, bro. Yeah, I had the original game, and then I just now installed the stuff from the Discord. That's it. I've never... Matchmaking error. Yeah. What are you calling 8? Are you calling, like... Are you talking about, like, this app? MongoDB Compass? I've never even heard of that before I downloaded this. So I went through the whole process, everything that I saw. Everybody's like, oh, read the pinned comments. There's a million fucking pinned comments. Like, how do you know which one's right, you know? Yeah, that's probably what it is. I probably don't have it in the right folder. And I probably haven't downloaded all this stuff, you know? Server, API... I mean, I'm gonna be real, that's talking over my head, bro. I know this happened. You see everything on my screen. So, I hit launch. I'm assuming that this is the server API. Yep. Okay. So, like, I'm not a developer. I'm like brain dead when it comes to all that stuff. I know how to play video games. That's like, you know what I mean? What is happening here? I'm trying to figure out how to play the game. Second one has a launcher. Okay, DW. Okay, yeah, they both start. I can see him right. Well, one of them I can see. The other one closed. No, yeah. Right here. Yeah, there's the beta, and then server API. Yeah.
You won't get the full value back, but it means nothing if you get knocked out. You can also pay to mark something for salvage retrieval. If you die, you'll get it back after a while. So long as nobody else.
I tried to fix errors. Man, that music's so loud on the loader.
Try to make it back on your own, all right?
So loud on the loader. Would you like to try and do the build station again? Not the game. Sure, man. I'm down to whatever. Will the recycle project be easier to install? Or is anything planned to make the Reborn project easier in the future? I just found out about this whole thing yesterday, bro. There's an options tab for a reason. Are you talking about in the game? Bro, here's the thing. It's not that it's not information's there. There's too much fucking information all at once. You follow? Okay, in the launcher. Okay. Options. Yeah, I don't fuck with anything like this. This is like... I don't know. I don't want to corrupt anything. I don't want to break nothing. You know what I mean? Like, alright, so options. I'm down to try whatever, but just bear with me. I just don't know any of this shit. Yeah, I get it, but I'm saying you've got to download this, you got to download that. Most of the time when I go to play a game, I hit install, and then I go to my settings, and I go through my settings. I've never done any of this other stuff, you know what I mean? So like I don't have any knowledge of it. Like you can lower the music. Oh, okay. Yeah, but the music in this is different than the one in game. Okay, delete. I see delete, but I don't see like. Okay, I can scroll down. Oh, there's a lot of options here. Okay. Oh, this is cool. Oh, nice. That's so much better. Thank you. Holy. Okay. Yeah, once I learn how to use it, I'm chilling. It's just like this is like a lot. I'm used to install. That's it. Like you know, like I haven't installed a game like this before. Not in a very long time. Like 20 years. Okay. Hey, what up, Norelsto? Thanks for dropping in the TikTok, bro. How you doing today, man? You ever play the cycle? Okay, so you're saying... So close the game and let's delete old build. Okay. So delete the game is what you're talking about? Okay. Or are you talking about in, okay, in the loader, right? I tried that. I'll try it again. I'll follow your steps here. Okay. Launcher. Lethal build. Holy crap, that's a lot of information to put on there. Okay. Successfully. Now, do I just install it again? You have S2. Season 2. I have whatever is on the... I don't have the game downloaded from Steam. I uninstalled that before a long time ago. So, to my knowledge, no. I don't have access to the game through Steam at all. It won't even let me install. I think they blocked it. I don't know. The one click. Okay, sounds good. Doing it. Now, I did it to a different file, but maybe that's what I did wrong. I kept everything on this file over here in my desktop. And I think there's a certain place I was supposed to bring it. Desktop, there it is. Can't move that, okay. The game folder, yeah. Just trying to figure out how to find it. So you're saying from... Okay. Select the game folder. Not open. Okay. That's it. Desktop. So just this one. Just select it. Gotcha. That's what I was doing wrong for sure. Like when they update, have not. What is it? It's an extraction shooter, but it's in space. It's a game that kind of like closed down a while ago. They couldn't get a handle on their cheater problem, and they couldn't fix hit registration issues. And they had a really toxic community running their Discord. That was all that happened with it. It's a really great game. Alright. I don't like that it's not filling the bar, but it did this earlier. says extraction complete, but then it doesn't fill the bar. That's interesting. All right. Is it monkeys or monks? Tried to close it automatically. Crashed the entire launch. Oh, I did? No, it just stays there. That happened earlier. It sat like that for 20 minutes. The bar never moved. It says complete.
You're all set.
Right under it.
Head to the launch terminal.
Like right literally under it,
There
it says
you can
extraction
start your
complete.
first drop onto
Oh,
423.
with the
You
code?
may want to insure some of your gear.
Oh,
Get the full value back, but it beats nothing if you get knocked out.
call you whatever
can
you
also
want. No,
pay
I'm not trying to.
mark
What?
something for
What?
salvage
I didn't call you
retrieval.
anything.
If you
Talking about.
die, you'll get it back after a while. So long
I
as
see what
nobody
happens
else
here.
looted it. You should have some tokens to
Oh,
cover your
oh,
first few
gotcha. I'm,
drops, but
dude.
try to make it back
I'm
on your
tired.
own,
Sorry.
alright?
Okay, so monks or monkeys? I'll call you monkeys because it looks most like monkeys. God damn it! I was like, I didn't call you anything. I'm fucking so tired, dude. I gotta pay attention to my conversation I'm having. The thing is, so like, I'll focus on what I'm doing, and then I'll have like, I'll disengage, and then go to the conversation, and then disengage, and go back, and then it's like, what the fuck was I talking about? Takes too much focus. All right. Yeah. Sounds good. Sounds good. I'll do that. I didn't even know like who I'm talking to, so I appreciate that. All right, so he's in. Damn. Oh, there's technical help. Let's go. I didn't know there was a help channel. Let's go. Cool. Well, I'm
Yeah,
here.
hello, but my microphone sucks, okay?
It's okay. It sounds fine to
I
me.
don't have mine because we're doing works in the house. I
Okay,
do not
okay.
have mine anymore.
Well, it sounds fine to me. So.
Okay. I guess it. Well, I've never seen such problem personally.
Okay.
So that's weird. I wouldn't really know how to fix it because it's not even. Okay, so do you think that you could share a screen just so I don't have the
Yeah,
delay on
absolutely.
the stream? Okay, thank you.
Cool. Good.
Mhm.
Oh, I'll have to let me share my whole screen, not just the game.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, that way when I close it, it's not shutting down. Oh, it's making Discord go very slowly. Okay. All right, I'm gonna close the game down because it's doing the same thing. Is there like a setting in game that I might have cranked up too high, like FO field of view or something like in the game that I could possibly have changed?
No, but actually, I wanted to. I mean, you closed the game now, so not a problem. But I wanted to see
Oh, the error code. I'm sorry.
the game CMD. No,
Yeah.
because like it's not even an error code. It's
Okay.
I don't know how to explain it. I just don't because like I've never seen this. I've had
Okay.
issues before, but not.
That's okay. I've never
this
seen it either.
time.
Other than when the
Okay, you're
game
all
first
set.
came out, we had issues
Head
with
to the
that. Like,
launch
remember,
terminal.
like sometimes
There
people
you
would
can start
like go
your
and their
first
teammates
drop
wouldn't.
onto Fortuna 3.
That's the same issue I'm having, but I know it's not related.
You won't get the full value back, but it beats nothing if you get knocked
So like
out.
when you do
You can
that,
also
okay,
pay to mark
and
something
then
for
you just
salvage
press
retrieval.
Alt
If you
Tab.
die, you'll get it back after a
Alt
while.
tab?
So long as nobody else
Mhm.
looted it.
Okay.
You should have some
And
tokens
then
to
go
cover your
to
first
the
few drops, but
CMD,
try
the
to make
size
it
of a
back on your
chocolate
own,
bar.
alright?
That's how I call it. At least you know it's.
Okay. Like,
Yeah.
like open
That
up my CMD.
No. It was open.
Oh, I
You
see. I
had
see.
it
I
over
see.
there,
The one
so,
up
like,
here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I don't know the terms very well. Sorry. I apologize. I'll learn
No,
it though.
you're good. On squad matchmaking. Okay, I've never seen that. On squad matchmaking.
Do you think if I loaded it from the escape button, like my menu, instead of going to the terminal, because I'm going to the terminal, you know what I mean? Do you think that's an issue?
You could try that. If you want, probably not, but if you want to, you can for sure, yeah.
Okay. Should I keep this up while it's doing its error, or no? Well, because it kept
Oh,
the
the
error.
other errors, wait.
Yeah.
Let me see. Because I was trying to find like a common error, but it's...
Yeah, a lot of errors.
And Mongo works. Like, if you open a MongoDB, I'm pretty sure you can connect to it, because then it
I
would
have
work,
no
pretty
idea
sure.
what MongoDB is. What is it?
It's... That... I'm... I'm pretty sure it should be like just an app for you to, in this case, see what's going on, like,
Okay.
on the game server files, because like it's
see.
it's a local server on your PC. I'm pretty sure it's that.
Yeah,
So
this
like,
is
if you
it,
do a
but it's
new connection,
okay. Go ahead. Yeah, prospect, config, local admin, localhost. Is that the issue? Is I didn't connect it? It's okay. I appreciate it. Okay. Mhm. What build are we on right now? Okay. And what's the difference with 7? Mainly. That's okay, just like, okay, like a couple main ones you were thinking of, you know, that's all, but it's okay. I was just curious if it was a huge difference or just like minor differences, you know? So you're one of the guys that like developing the changes and adding the changes and fixing, or no? Okay. Okay. Okay, okay. Oh, for a different, okay, okay. Copy, copy. I was gonna try that idea we had with trying it from the other spot, but I'll do this. What the hell? I just said X. It's okay. I'm learning all kinds of stuff right now. Let's try again. No, it didn't ask me this time. Well, the first time I clicked down here, the second time I clicked here, and now it works, I think. It works! I'm not gonna question it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, okay, okay. That's cool. That's fantastic of you, man. Oh, yeah. That's cool. Okay. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right. Oops. Yeah. Oh, it's cool that it gives me the options. Nice. Yeah. Well, if you ever need someone to like go through and like just play things to test something you've done, let me know because I love this game. I put 3,500 hours into it, you know. And I play a lot of games and I'm retired. This is all I do. So like I'm happy to be involved and help. Oh, bummer. Yeah. Oh no, yeah. That sucks. Okay. Oh shit. That sucks. Yeah. Well, oh shit. Okay. Different launcher. Yeah, 1241, yeah. Mm. It's okay. Yeah. Yeah. Down or up? Oh it like disappeared. Oh wow, yeah, that's crazy. Okay, so I'll go down to the bottom and then I'll go up a little bit. How about that? Right here and then up here. Oh, moved. Right here. Okay, define path. Just this folder and just hit open. No, don't even click on nothing. Oh, the exe. Okay. Steam exe. This one. Okay. Yeah, it just keeps go. I see. I see. I was keeping it all on my desktop so I could easily find it, you know, but then it... oh, wait. Season 2, right? Yeah. Okay. Define path? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, should I try the... Go ahead. That's funny. I wonder if it's a Windows update thing. Like maybe people were older Windows? No, that's probably not it. Yeah. I have a very, very base level of knowledge of this stuff, so like I'll throw stuff out there that's probably not gonna be it, but this is stuff I'd love to learn because I have a lot of really cool ideas for gaming, but from the original game? Just now or like a long time ago? Okay, yeah, I haven't uninstalled anything. Everything should be on the computer, so I'll close all this. Mhm. This one? The main one? Okay, thank you. Oops. Where should I put this file? Back right in here? Okay, okay, it's not like a important, there's not like a spot. Okay. I'm just keeping everything in this one folder so I can find it all. Okay, so we just basically re-downloaded the whole thing that I just downloaded, right? No. Okay, I put it, it's here now. So there's a download, and I extracted it to here. Extract. I don't have any zip, if I have anything, it'd be the normal WinRAR, you know? It just asked me to download it again. So I'm just gonna try it right here. Okay, now it's extracting. I did. I swear to God. Uh-huh. Wow. Have you been gaming? Nice, nice. Yeah, yeah, I feel you. Sure. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. If it's not being used, it doesn't use a lot of battery, you know? Well, it'll like your computer has like the old computers, unless you put it on now, they go into like power save mode. Like your mouse does the same thing, right? A lot of the newer ones do. If it's not being used, it'll like turn off kind of, and then, you know, not fully, but kind of like your computer, you turn it off, and then if you change your settings, you can set it to where it turns on fast, you know? What's the brand? Yeah. 502, the G502. Bro, I've gone through 11 mice. I have two G502s and I've used two before that. I've never had I've never had the scroll mouse break. On that mouse is the only mouse that I haven't had it break on, but the break-in period for it sucks. It's so hard to push it at first. You know, like I play Call of Duty as well, so like, you know, the throwing knife is usually that scroll wheel. So like when you're it's like and then Tarkov, you free look with that button. So it's like, oh my goodness, it's a hand workout to get the mouse broke in, you know? So you have to press it so dang hard. So that's probably the issue is you learn to press it hard, and then once it was broke in, you kept pressing it hard, you know? The scroll? Oh no. Are you sure you didn't like accidentally hit the unlock button? Oh, it didn't register. Like completely unregistered. Okay. Because there's like a lock button to make it free spin, you know? You know what I'm talking about? Okay, okay. That sucks. Yeah. Yeah. Is that what you have now? Yeah. Yeah. I'm wireless as well. Okay, so I have the 502 wireless, and then I run in-ear monitors. I run they're made by Kiwi, so they're earbuds, but they're wired. You know, instead of like over the ears. You know, because I do this all day, and I don't want to have a weird shaped head from it. I know that's not a weird thing, but and then the other thing is the audio is closer to my ears. I'm legally deaf, and so like I have to have the speakers as close to my ears as possible, or I can't hear anything. Well, I think it's fixing something because the first time it installed, it only took 10 minutes. I don't know if my whole computer shut down. Oh, my computer like was like gone for a minute there. What happened? Oh yeah. Yeah, no, I don't even remember what I was saying. Yeah. It just froze. I was like, oh, because it was taking forever to load earlier. And it only took 10 minutes. And I was like, oh, this is a long time. But now it's like, I don't know, it's taking a lot longer, but maybe it's only taking the same amount of time, but it feels longer. That could be, you know, I bet you the issue is right here, though. Because that looks, you know, if there's like a corrupt file from the game not being installed right, or, you know, if I accidentally closed it or something in the process, that might have been, you know, that would make sense. Because the game is on a computer, it's not server-based, right? So I would imagine that. Are you guys able to hear me? Why is my game internet being like this? Okay, I keep losing my internet. Sorry. My internet keeps going in and out. Alright, I think it's better now. Okay, so the first time I installed it, I think the issue might have been this loader, because I think maybe that I canceled it earlier or something. I don't know. I'm just guessing. Or there was a corrupt file. Because what happened, because I would think, okay, the game has two different, right? Like, as you go into that lobby, right? That first lobby, that's a different part of the game than when you go into that, like, the map, right? Or no? I would think. No. Okay. Okay. So if that part's working. Okay. This one right here? Okay. Oh, okay. I realized I'm just being really slow. It's all my bad. Alright. Delete all build. I got my brain and my hand were not agreeing. I wanted to go ahead and hit start. Yeah, I try, man, but like everybody was giving me a hard time. They're like, I hit the wrong file. One click. I already did this, right? And then I need to put it in to the game file. Yeah, I get distracted too really easily. Okay, game file. That's it right there, right? Right. Okay. If you want, you can walk me through the process, and I can stream it, and then that video's there, and then I can send you the video. So if someone's like, "Hey, how do I do this?" You're like, "Here," you can send them the video. You know what I mean? And then each time you make an update, we can do the same thing. Okay. Oh, that sucks. Yeah. Okay. That's okay. Yeah. Right. Well, here's the thing. Like, I'm blind in my right eye, and I'm dyslexic. For me, reading sucks. I'm deaf. I just got a lot of issues. That's not an excuse. Most people just go, okay, this is too much information because we're on the internet, on TikTok, and all these platforms all day. Our attention span is getting lower, especially in America. So I would not expect Americans to be able to read more than about one line at a time. Just in general. And I would say that's going to be a worldwide thing in the next 5 years, but for sure, America's mostly like that. At least for gamers. Oh, it might work. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 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 So since I have you in chat right now, let me ask you a question. Okay, do you think cheating in gaming is a problem? Uh-huh. Okay. No judgment. I understand research. You want to learn, like, I get it. Yeah. Right. Right. That's awesome. Okay. Uh-huh. Oh, I understand what you're saying. So they're like, don't peek, and then you got confident and did it, and then you died, and then they get mad because you're dead all the time. No. How would you kill? Yeah. That happened to me in Tarkov. I played with people like that and then found out they were cheating afterwards, you know? Yeah. Over there, but they can't say where. Yeah. Yeah, they don't know how to tell you where to look. Okay, so the reason I ask is because I have an idea to deal with the cheating problem in gaming, but I don't have the knowledge or the money to make it happen. And I want to just I need to get to know more people that know more stuff about computers to do something about it because it needs to happen. So right now on the internet, I know we're done with this ticket stuff, but if you're interested, entertain my thought. If there's no one policing the internet, right? And I don't think that it would be advantageous because say if somebody in Uganda says, I'm going to kill your family, who do you call? The police? What are they going to do? They're in Uganda. What are they going to do to you? What are you going to call the FBI? They're not going to take that seriously, right? Right? So, like, you can't, like, enforce multi-country laws, right? So, the problem with cheating is when people get detected, they just change their information or they spoof it, right? So I had an idea because this game tried to do something with trusted servers, remember? That was really bad. But to some people liked it. But I got stuck. I was actually banned from this game and I never cheated. Some people said that I was using recoil scripts. No one ever like asked me or let me have an opportunity to prove myself or anything. And my aim is I was using a brute with attachments. It wasn't anything crazy. And I did, like, you know how you see my full screen? I share my full screen, and I used to keep a camera on my whole setup. I'm like, get out of here, like, But anyway, I have an idea to deal with the cheating, and it's called, I'm thinking of calling it, like, Real ID or something. So basically, if everybody has a government... I might be dead, yeah. Everybody has a government issue ID. Is that the old animation? Oh, Season 2 animation. I wasn't ready for that. Yeah, they changed it in Season 3. Do you remember? The movement of the Marauders? That threw me off. I didn't expect that. Anyway, so I have an idea. If you have, everybody has an identity, right? Every person. And everybody's online, whether or not they want to be at this point. Okay? So we can't necessarily detect cheaters, especially now because there's like dual PC cheats and shit. It's really tough. You know what I mean? But if you can ban an identification, now someone has to get a new identification in order to cheat, right? Okay, so say example, your name is Billy, all right? Billy, you got caught cheating, all right? Now you can't play in our game anymore. Okay, now who enforces that? The anti-cheat company, right? Not the company, but the anti-cheat company enforces that, right? So the issue is the game cheaters are figuring out ways to get around detection from the anti-cheat companies because companies aren't willing to pay enough for good anti-cheat or whatever issue it is. So if you ban these people, their identities, now they have to go commit fraud and identity fraud and commit crimes to cheat in the game again because they have to get a new identity, right? So forget cell phone numbers, forget IP addresses, your actual human identification number, right? If you're playing a game, you probably live in a country where they have IDs of some kind, right? So that's what I'm getting at is if you make an app and then you sell it just like an anti-cheat company sells their services, you sell it to games and say, hey, we have a list. And here's our trusted users that have never been banned. Here's people that have never played. They have to prove themselves. You know what I mean? And you put them in different servers. Like this game had trusted servers, right? Do you remember that? So I'm thinking if you have an ID to basically permanently block those people for, say, an extended period of time, say 10 years or 5 years or however long. And then what happens is the cheater gets banned and either they figure out a way to keep cheating at the game, or they go find a different game, and then they go, oh, I suck, and then they go cheat again, right? And it's just game after game after game. So if they're not able to play any game because they're cheating, they're going to take that consequence much more serious. You know what I mean? And now they're like, oh, if I want to cheat again, I have to go commit fraud. Now that's a serious thing. GTA 6? They want to do that? I don't know. I've been talking about this for 3 years and no one listens to me. Oh, wow. Face recognition? You're going to have camera? Oh, for maybe just the initial setup? I mean, I know I know then the issue is going to be like, okay, if you're being accused of cheating and you're not, because I've had that happen to me, and I got banned in a game that I wasn't cheating in, and it's like, what do you do? Like, it's just like, okay, I guess I go play a different game, and you play the exact same way, and then everybody's like, oh, okay, he's not cheating, you know? But it's like, there's no way to prove yourself when you're not cheating. Like, that's it, you're just fucked. If you're not a big streamer, or, you know, like, anyway. Like the PC checks and all that stuff. Yeah, but that's, I mean, here's the thing. So I research all of that stuff. You know what I mean? So I'll pass, like, all this stuff, like, that we download, but they're like, oh, check your browser, check this. You're going to find all that stuff, because I'm constantly like, okay, what's the cheater problem in this game? Like, Tarkov? I love Escape from Tarkov, but the cheater problem, it's like every game for me. Like, I can't anymore, you know? Like, I got almost 10,000 hours in that game, and I just can't anymore. In this game, the issue of hit registration. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you know. You know. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. That's another issue I'm seeing, is how would you do that? I guess you'd have to wait and to play a different game. Well, here's the thing. Okay, you have to ask yourself, how long does it take for you to forgive someone for robbing you? You know what I mean? Okay. Now, let's think about this. You're a competitive player. You're playing in a game, you're in a tournament for $25,000, and you get killed by a cheater, and you were about to win. You just lost $25,000. You could sue that cheater for cheating in the game and stealing your money. That's a loss. That's a financial loss you had. You see what I'm saying? Well, $25,000, yeah, but the thing is, you're never going to get that $25,000 out of that cheater anyway. You know what I mean? There was a button you could press to see everything, and I can't remember what button it is. G. There it is. Compound sheets. But that's, I want to do it. I want to do it now. Because here's the thing. Cheating is getting so advanced. If we wait for game developers to do it, by the time they implement this shit, unless it comes out with like GTA 6, if it's going to come out that soon, maybe, but if it takes as long as I think it's going to take, in my opinion, there's going to be too many cheaters that, like, okay, like, the issue is you can detect it right now, right? A lot of the cheats can be detected. But a lot more people are moving to dual PC cheats. Dual PC cheats are extremely difficult to detect. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about, dual PC, DMA. Yeah. And that makes it very difficult. No backpack, huh? Forgot about that. That makes it very difficult to play the game legit. If you're playing against people that are cheating all the time, you know? And that's, I think, what the issue is in gaming right now, is a lot of people are they're like, well, I can't put it on my gun, that's annoying. A lot of people are like, well, if I can't beat him, join him, you know? And it's toxic because that fosters no audio in the game. Oh, shit. Hold on. Yeah, I have issues with voice meter, and my audio goes crazy. Okay, anyway, I wanted to run the idea past you guys and see what you thought, because that was something I've been thinking about, and like, man, like, how do we even, like, fix that, you know? But I think the only way... Wow, shit. I'm just gonna go to the space station. Restart.
You lose everything though.
Yeah, I know. I don't
Yeah,
have a
you lose
backpack though.
Ends the
I was
way
like,
you want
fuck.
to, but it looks like you still got things done.
No point, you know.
No.
And claim your reward.
But yeah,
Monks.
what do you think? Like, how do you think?
yeah,
Go
yeah.
ahead. Go ahead.
Now I think about it, it's like a government initiative. They should
Yeah.
implement to have like account like everything.
Yeah, make like okay. So you make an account, like say, like we'll call it Safe Pass account. Like we'll make up a name, right? And we'll say, okay, you got to go make an account with Safe Pass account if you want to play our game. Like that. And then people, when game developers want to add their game, they're like, okay, we have Safe Pass with us, right? So like you have everybody on our player base has is ID verified, and then they can make a separate server for people that aren't, that want to play the game.
You can get more
You know, and
advanced gear there.
it's like a totally
It'll
different
make your
thing.
life as a prospector a whole lot
Like a
easier.
trusted server versus a non-trusted server kind of idea.
Yeah, I mean,
I
don't
know.
think
Do you
that
guys
could
think that this?
work.
I mean, if another video game is thinking of it, it's obviously a lucrative idea, right?
Make yourself a new bag. You can always put in
I mean,
for a
that's what I
rush
heard
hour.
about
It's not
GTA
free, but your
6.
time
That's
isn't
gonna be like.
I'm gonna
Prospect
look into that
Station
more
provides
because
a
I've been
safe
talking
zone.
about this for
They're
3
I don't know
years
if
now, and
they're
everybody's
on,
like, no, we don't want to give our information on the internet. And I'm like, bro, it's already out there.
You can thank me later. Just keep the
Of course, it's
fractions
already
out
out there.
and stay out of trouble.
What?
Well, enough chit chat. Go check
Internet
out
is
your
not
new
safe
home.
even like that.
Hallelujah
No.
to
They
upgrade
got
your
everything.
quarters. It takes effort, but it's worth it. Let's start with unlocking your supply crate generator.
So anyway, that's my thought on that. I think my stream is having issues. Apparently I missed it. All right, it's working now, Goldie. Thank you. It's kind of skipping around, isn't it? Wonder why it's doing that. So I have 2 PCs, a dual PC setup, and one of them is a lot older than the newer one. And my newer PC is
You-
like
you
really, really, really
and one
good.
for
Go ahead.
gaming.
Say again?
One you use for streaming and one you use for
Yeah.
gaming, right?
Yeah, exactly, exactly. But when I did that, and when I did the dual PC, I didn't have very good hardware. Now I could probably do it all on one PC, but I have the 2, so it keeps saying I have something to do in here. Create a supplied node. Okay.
If you help upgrade the station helps you back. Supply crates will get you ammo, stems, guns, whatever. a
Do you have
prospector might
any
need.
questions about the
This is
launcher?
where you can pick up your supply
The launcher?
crates, as well as any salvage and insurance packages.
No, the
Upgrade
launcher
your
looks
generators, you'll even get some
pretty
more
good.
okay?
I had questions in the
Bit of a
beginning, but he
reward
answered them
for
already.
keeping this place
You guys
running.
answered them, yeah. Like the
Okay.
music, like turning it down, like it was super loud.
The launcher messed everything for me, monks.
Yeah.
The what? Sorry.
Your launcher messed up everything for me.
Really?
My game
Messed up?
doesn't run well. No.
Well, how? Okay, what happened
Hold on,
to
I'm
it?
gonna show you.
Yeah, I'm still
I don't
getting
know
like
how long,
200 plus frames and everything. Like it's running really well.
No, but like you also have your your stream on Discord.
Yeah.
Cuban, yeah.
Oh yeah. But that's on this PC, not on my stream PC. It's just lagging, like slow sometimes, you know. But I don't think it's showing up on the stream. It's just on my preview. Let me run around and check on my TikTok. No, it's lagging. Not as bad though. Like on my it's lagging pretty bad. I'll restart my stream and just stream on Twitch. That's what I'll do. I think it's sending too many at once.